What would you get out of that? How do you feel like first team offense performed?
Yeah, it was practice 15 for us. I know everybody says it's a spring game, but at the end of the day, it's practice 15. We're trying to get a lot out of it, trying to learn, try to be efficient in what we're doing, and had a lot of fun out there. It was a little cold, a little windy, but not ideal. But it was fun to be out there. Good to score a few touchdowns, and good to see guys out there flying around.
Coach talked about you being more decisive in your second year in the system with this team. How do you feel you can do that? How do you learn how to do that, and how do you implement it?
Yeah, that's kind of the deal with me being more decisive, being more urgent, being more assertive in my game, in my daily walk in this building every single day. And it comes with a lot of things. It comes with the reps, comes with being more comfortable with what I'm doing, cutting it loose in all areas on the field. And and I'm excited to move forward and looking forward to the fall and being able to showcase that.
After a tricky situation.
You feel like you took those steps this spring? I know it's something you talked about.
Yeah, you give 15 spring practices, and I feel like I climbed towards that more and more every single day. And like I said, I'm looking forward to fall camp now, and obviously learn from spring ball and watch this film and grow from that. But every single day, I feel like I took steps in the right directions in that department.
After a tricky situation last year, is it just fun to just get out there in a game-like situation, have a good time, have some fun?
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to be in the stadium with a lot of fans and have that environment. And it's kind of the first time of the year, so it was a lot of fun being out there with my guys and being able to be in control and be that leader for them and be able to score, put some points on the board. It was a lot of fun.
Seems like you and Malik have had a pretty good connection today. What would you say? How the connection developed over the offseason so far and into the spring now?
Yeah, Malik has done so well through these 15 spring practices. His second year, his really first spring, I think, and he's showcased his talents every single day. He's gotten better every single day, and he's been a great teammate. And physically, he has every single tool that you look for in a receiver, and looking forward to he's going to be a big key effort in our offensive efforts this year, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Coach B said you had a chance to go back to the Manning camp, decided to stay here instead. Kind of talk about why did you decide to do that?
Yeah, I've been the last 2 years in
Right.
Manning camp, and so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be down there with a lot of great quarterbacks, a lot of kids who are trying to learn the game a little bit. And like I said, being around a lot of great quarterbacks or have that fellowship and have that time. It's a special group, and being around the Mannings is, a second to none opportunity in the state of our camp too. But I've been 2 years, and I feel like this year, I want to be around my team a little bit more. Have the opportunity to not get away, but keep building what we have here.
Donovan connected on a couple throws over the top. What did you see from him today?
Yeah, I saw things that nobody was surprised about. He's done so well through these 15 spring practices and has taken such a big jump. And I think his confidence and his leadership, and he made some really pretty throws. And through the 14 previous practices too, has made some really awesome throws and taken some great strides. And I love being in the room with him, conversating, bouncing ideas off each other, and all the quarterbacks too. But Donovan, special character, and I'm glad he's with us.
How did you approach spring this year with a new group of receivers? Isaiah and Casey aren't in that room anymore. You've got to develop a totally new group of guys.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like you said, you lose, your kind of key guys, and Isaiah and Casey, and luckily we have Pat back, and a lot of young guys looking to step up. Some guys who played last year, Malik and Ashton, and a couple of those guys. But it's not easy. I think it just takes repetitions, takes off-season work, through the winter, and I think we got a lot of great work in through the spring and growing those connections. Learning those guys, learning how they come out of breaks, learning their speeds, learning their catch radiuses. There's so many different things, but you develop that confidence in that through winter workouts, through these 15 spring practices, and throughout the summer will be a constant area of growth too.
What's that O-line looked like in front of you so far?
It's super strong. We've got some guys returning, and Josh Kreutz, Geske, Zy Chrysler, and a couple other guys who have played, and I think we have a lot of depth. The guys who are, just football junkies, guys who are students of the game, and guys who've had a lot of production too. So I'm super confident in being back there behind those guys and their abilities and their knowledge of the game is only gives me confidence. So looking forward to working with them and being their leader.
Ask Coach Lonnie how the 2024 offense is different than last year's. How do you think it's different than last year's?
Yeah, I mean, there's always things you'll do differently, things you'll do the same from one year to another. And Coach Lenny has done great with, facilitating what we're doing and in different ways, whether it's, our different run schemes, different pass schemes, protections, and things like that. Just playing to our strengths as a team, whether it's playing to my strengths or playing to our strengths out wide, a receiver, running back, O-line. He's done a great job, and we'll continue to work together to, kind of play to our strengths. And I think he's done awesome at that, and I've loved being, kind of the guy that operates his system.
When you arrived here, it wasn't like you hadn't never played before, but in year 2 now of various systems, do you find yourself gaining more and more confidence?
Yeah, it's kind of the first time that I've had a coordinator kind of back to back. At Ole Miss, I had 2 different ones, and
Right.
kind of year 2 with Coach Lenny, understanding what he's trying to get done. Coach B as well, and having that comfortability of kind of the ins and outs of our offense, the verbiage, the route detail, the protections, my footwork and things like that. It only gives me confidence to go out there and operate and understand really what's going on to a deeper level.
What's next? What do you do between now and fall camp to stay sharp?
This is my 4th year going into it, so kind of have a routine of kind of what I do in the summer with my throwing, my weightlifting, conditioning, things like that, and I think growing. Most importantly, as a leader and growing my intangibles will be a step that I take that will be a big one.
Is the one